Adjust the
let's do
position
it.
of the bottom Radiant Tier 2 tower and nearby trees.
It's further down, I'd say. It's closer to the trees below the tower that you TP to,
Okay.
I guess.
Move the ramp
Wait,
between...
tier 1 or tier 2?
Radiant tier 2.
Oh, yeah, tier 2. Oh, yeah, okay. So it's way more forward. It's like super more forward. Like, you know how it only used to be like just in front of the stairs as you walked up?
Yeah.
It's now like, it's like half a push hook away.
Could you sneak
It's
past
really
the
far
tower
forward
as an
now.
invisible hero now?
Basically, you can now sneak behind the tower, yes.
Yep.
You are now able to sneak behind the... So, if you go... You know how there are the... near mid lane, there's the hard camp and the medium camp?
Yeah.
There's the... You know, the high ground past that? You can now sneak behind the tower, and you can hide near the ramp that leads from Radiant base to the tower. You can just wait there and do stuff.
Career snipe.
Yeah, basically. What else?
Move to the ramp between the Dire Secret Shop and the Dire Ancients further back a bit and made it narrower. That's probably self-explanatory.
Dire Secret Shop and Dire Ancients. It's more to the left.
Increase.
There's like a little ledge you can now stand on with like a tree. There's a ledge and a tree that you can now stand on, and you can probably place a ward down there, and it will view both the camps.
That's pretty cool. Increase the width of the ramp behind the Radiant bottom tier 2 tower.
Yeah, definitely.
Added a new
It's definitely
ramp
wider.
to the left of the bottom Dire tier 1 tower.
Yep, I can see it. Yeah. So there is now a ramp, but if you go to offlane Dire, you go behind the tower, there's a ramp that leads down to the Ancients, so that you can go straight from tier 1 to farm Ancients. It means you can really easily just go, you hit the Ancients and you can stack them. And then you can run back to your tier 1. Basically what it means is Tidehunter is really, really good, because what Tidehunter can do is he's in the offlane, he can walk out of the lane, he can go to the Ancients, he can stand, he can then just hit the Ancients, then he just walks back to his tower and he's stacked to the Ancients. And he's basically lost like maybe 1 creep's worth of XP. That's what that's changed.
Well, that's good. I'm liking this new one. Added a new ward spot in the middle of the Dire jungle.
Yep, there's a cliff sticking up in the middle of the Dire jungle.
I think they needed that.
Once I've blinked up there, dude, it's so broken. Okay,
Yeah.
This ward spot can view the small camp in Dire jungle, and then the 2 medium camps in Dire jungle. The one near the river, and the one that... Yeah, you can view all of it, and you can almost view the lane as well. This ward spot is insane.
I've been waiting for
To be fair, like, the Dire jungle was like the worst piece of crap to try and ward, because like there's literally no spots in the jungle. Like, you can have the entrances to the jungle, but within the jungle itself there's like terrible warding spots. So they needed a good one, and I think they just made a really broken one now.
Yeah.
Adjusted the spawn box of the right
What else?
Radiant hard camp near the safe lane.
Probably, yeah. It looks a little bit wider. It looks more square and less rectangular, I think.
Tier 3 towers / racks moved very slightly back away from the ramp.
Yes, I can definitely see that.
Sounds like
There's
a small change.
a lot more room. Before, you could fit like maybe 1 hero, right? Or it was like a fissure's width apart or something like that, right? Now you can... There's like a really noticeable difference. Like, it's like you could probably fit like 3 or 2 fissures down there. It's like twice the distance away. There's a very big difference there.
Adjusted the Duke path in the clump of trees to the left of the Dire Tier 1 mid tower in the area closest to the ramp.
I see. So there's a clump of trees to the left of Dire Tower at Tier 1 mid. Before, there was a tree in the way and you couldn't walk through, whereas now I think you almost can. I think. I'm not sure what this means. I can't see much of a difference at Tier 1 mid on Dire.
Added a small hiding spot in the trees to the top left of the Radiant medium camp near middle.
Ah, yes. Oh, dude, that hiding spot's legit. So you know how there's a ward that you used to put on the turtle, or you used to put on the rock that was there? The one near the rune? Basically, you can now go below that, and you can go back, and you can go around, and there's a secret shop in the trees, where you can basically farm jungle camps there, too.
Slightly reduce the spawn box of the Dire offlane neutral camp.
The what?
Oh yeah, the spawn box on that thing was like brokenly big. Like, you put a ward...
Oh, is this the
200
secret
units.
shop one?
Yeah, the self line. You put a ward 200 units from there, and it would block the camp. Dire offline. That's the only offline camp there is on the Dire side.
Be
That
quiet.
sounds like a good change. Added new paths to the trees on the left of the top Radiant Tier 1 tower.
I can't see paths, but I'm sure there's some in here. Add path in the trees below the bottom Tier 2 Radiant Tower. Bottom Tier 2 Radiant Tower. Added. Oh, yep, there's a path down here. You walk around and it loops back. Yeah, you can hide in here with like a Purge or like a Clockwork or like a Mirana and shoot stuff out of it.
Spaced out Radiant Tier 4 towers slightly. added a small hiding spot to the trees above the bottom Radiant Tier 2 tower.
Oh, spaced out Tier 4's tower slightly, has it?
Yeah, it has.
I can barely tell. Barely. It's barely spaced them out.
They've moved the tier 3 and Rexes as well. Like tier 3s and Rexes have been
Well,
moved.
yeah. I suppose there is a hiding spot here. You could, yeah, definitely.
Moved Radiant mid-creep spawn point back a little, so they come in later, I suppose. Remove the tree on the dire cliff right above the top rune. Is that the one where Pudge can hook you? Easy.
Yeah, I think so.
Which one's this?
Right above the top rune, yeah, that was
Remove
the
the-
one. Right above the
What
top
about it?
rune, like like right above the rune, how there was a cliff, so that the Radiant couldn't see the dire side, and so if you were Pudge on the dire, it was like easy hooks because there was a tree there and they couldn't see past it.
Oh, there was a tree? Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, probably.
Added 2 extra trees in the Radiant middle lane to the upper right of the Tier 1 tower.
Yes.
It was already pretty crowded in there, wasn't it?
I don't know why. Yeah.
Rearrange the clump of trees below the far right Radiant hard camp to modify visibility lines for heroes nearby.
Yes. They basically removed a tree, and now you can just walk through. It's where before you thought there was a hiding spot, but there wasn't. Like, you know, Josh, near the dire small camp, you always used to walk in to the edge of the cliff, and you were like, oh wait, they can still see me here. Now you can walk a little bit, and you're in. And now you're in a hiding spot.
That's good. So they finally made something from it instead of being like, oh look, appealing, but really there's nothing here.
Fixed Radiant offlane neutral camp units not always being visible with line of sight in front of them.
Yeah, I mean, I can't tell because they fixed it.
Yeah,
So,
I can't remember what that was all about. Well, that is finally
Interesting.
the
Well-
end of the update, I think. We've covered everything.
Sweet.
The whole team.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think overall about the update?
Yep, I like
So let's go.
I think
let's go with
Shadow Fiend.
Gabba.
That's what I think.
it.
I think
Shadow
Earthshaker
Fiend.
and Shadow Fiend are going to be fun. That's what I think, mate.
It's the balanced / support hero update.
Yeah, it is. But like again, there've been some balancing of OP meta heroes, but at the same time, you can already see which heroes are going to be the new meta heroes. Cuff, Viper, Cuff.
It'll be great. I want to see that Orchid stick, the new Orchid in action in pubs.
Bloodthorn.
Yeah, Bloodthorn.
Well, I mean,
Yep. Thanks
Patch
for coming
note.
along
Yeah.
for the ride.
I think so.
Lots of laughs, lots of
Yep, have fun
meta,
editing this.
lots of balance.
What's the balance?
Mm-hmm.
And,
Lots of nerd.
What's...
Yep, that too. And thanks
Well,
for watching. Can't wait for the update to
See you
be
guys.
Take
Yep.
it easy, guys.
Yeah, but out. Josh out. See you,
Empties
man.
out.